Good morning, guys. Today is day 2 on board the very pretty Star of the Sea. This morning I am up and I'm sitting here up in Pearl Cafe here having some tea. Let me guys show you what the view is. So this is Pearl Cafe and it's just a sight. The way Royal Caribbean fixed up the Pearl Cafe and added in so much light to come in, and you can see it's right behind the Pearl. They are doing morning aerobics here downstairs in the Pearl. It's like a dancing class. This is neat. And the Pearl has come alive this morning. There we go. Very nice.
Coffee makes you whiny.
Guys, let's see what's for Windjammer breakfast. Real quick for you. We have the favorites. Oh, fruits. Oh, wow. Look at the display on this pancake here. Off the grill. Salmon, capers. And with the Windjammer, the further to the back that you go, the less crowded it is. So the ship is rocking a lot, so hopefully I am steady with the camera. So if you come to the back, there's a whole omelet station where you can get your omelets made, and they'll do your buzzer with you. So it looks like they'll come and take your order. They'll come and take your order, and then that way you'll go ahead and you can get your fresh omelet made here versus getting one that's already made. So we have our coffee stations again, water, tea, ice, juice. As you can see, the Windjammer is kind of empty. Pretty nice this morning, and it's about 9. So it's not that packed, especially the further in the back that you come. I'm back here on the pool deck near the back here where base camp is. It is 11:15, and as I said earlier, from my first stroll around, which was nice and empty, but by this time it looks like most people have had their breakfast, and you can see now there's so much people out compared to when I was out here earlier today. So I'm on my way to the adults only section now that it's 11:15. I did a full walkthrough of all the pools. It's so hot out today, guys. It's like 85. And I rested a little bit and then decided to come back out because I have a feeling that it's supposed to rain today. So let's see if I find a spot here. So guys, I am here over at Hideaway, the adults only section. And boy, what a difference 2 hours makes. It is unbelievable with the pool earlier and now. But that is to be expected on a sea day. Let me show you guys. This is the pool that you guys saw earlier. You can see like basically all the beds are taken. A lot of the seating, I mean, except for these tables back here out in the sun. But you can see the pool. These people are not coming out of the pool anytime soon. Even up on top. So they have music playing right now, but it's not too bad. It's not as loud and obnoxious as some people may say. But one thing I would say about Hideaway though is that I totally agree that there is a lack of shade. There needs to be more shade. Like say for example, with the day beds that's in the water, why couldn't, you know, like you could put a little miniature umbrella or something like that. The same concept as they have at Hideaway over in Cocoa Key. Some of those beds that are in the water has like a netting on top to kind of block you from the sun. Even though I know some people are sun worshippers, but still a little bit more shade would have been nice in this area. But I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and then see, and then probably go ahead and pool hop and see what the vibe is like over at Swim and Tonic. Let me show you guys what they have in the menu over here at Hideaway, the drink menu, and it looks like, I'll show you guys what's going on here. So they have some alcoholic drinks here. And your drinks are roughly $13, $14 in case you don't have the drink package. And you do have a beer and zero proof cocktail section.
It's okay. You got it.
So your beers are gonna run about $8. It looks like $7.50, $8. And here are your zero proof cocktails. So I'm over here at base camp having some lunch. I did leave Hideaway. It was very hot. I wasn't gonna get into the pool anyway. I just wanted to kind of see what the vibe is like, and you know, adults only section is nice, and the drink that I had is pretty good. So, and light and refreshing. So base camp, as I showed you earlier, was near the miniature golf area, which is right behind Hideaway. So let me show you the area right now. This is around 12 o'clock lunchtime. So when I walked through earlier, you can see, and compared to 2 hours later. So you just basically walk up, place your order. There is no charge. Base camp is now complimentary, so I wanted to try some things here. There's the entrance to the miniature golf right there. You can see some people hanging out. And base camp has its own bar, so if you want something to drink as well. So what I got was a smash burger, even though it looks a little pale. I don't know, so I'm not sure if it's a turkey burger, but it's supposed to be, we'll see when I bite into it. It had some sauteed onions on here and a cheddar cheese. I asked for 4 tater tots, a chicken tender. I would recommend it, especially if you're not into huge seasoning. This will be your jam. The tater tots are pretty simple. There's no salt or pepper added onto it. Your chicken tenders, lightly battered, not over fried. So the kids or you will enjoy it. This is good. And the burger is pretty good. So this is a good lunch spot, and I'm glad to hear that it's not being charged, because for the selections that you have here, what were they going to charge you? That's ridiculous. It's definitely not worth it. All right, so Swim and Tonic, nothing is available. But I would think that would be any pool area when you think about it on a sea day, okay? Except for if you look back up on deck 16, that row up there, completely empty. So next to the Crown's Edge area. But if you're gonna try to be next to the pool or anything like that, and this seems to be the real popular pool. So I am going to keep it moving and see if I can find another area to just hang out for a little bit and cool off. Oh, look at this. The piano guy still out here playing. Oh, look at this. This is the Royal Bling store. This is the store where they sell like really, really high-end Royal Caribbean, like not merchandise, but like jewelry. So I guess this is the shop. This is the hi, how are you? So if you're a big fan of Royal Caribbean, which I am, but oh, actually that bracelet is nice. And that necklace is nice too. But anyway, so this is a store that you would come into. Oh, these pendants are nice. Oh, okay. But I think the main one is, this is the one that you always hear about, is if you buy this cup and you get your free drink package for life. This cup right here. But it does cost, what is the price of the chalice again? Is it still 100,000 or? Okay, yes. Thank you. 100,000 to purchase this chalice and you have your drink package for life on Royal Caribbean. So, here over at the Overlook, will I find the spot? All right, so I made it here to the Overlook. I found a little spot near the bar area, I guess. And we'll see what it is because all the other pods over here are already taken. So I'm here in this little tiny little corner. There's another person over there working. I'm gonna see if I can save this chair for Ralph. There are pods, if you look up there, like that's a pod that you can sit in, but it looks like someone probably there, but I can see that pod. But there's also two seats here. It's quite nice. Very, very, very nice. So I just came into the Aqua market and I am trying out the vegetable pad thai that they have here. And I got it with the, I think it's called a garlic chicken. Was it the garlic chicken? Do you remember?
Sounds about right.
And, yeah, and some spring rolls. So let's give this a try and see. It's kind of plain, but it smells good. So we'll see how the flavors are. It smells like a curry chicken. Tender curry, a very little heat on the back end, but not too spicy to where if you're not good with spice where you wouldn't try it. And the rice noodles, it looked like they kept it pretty simple. I'm sorry, guys. That was gross. But that's because the rice pad thai noodles are not cooked all the way. They're crunchy. So that's not good.
Al dente.
Crazy al dente, but that's not how pad thai noodles are supposed to be. So, no good. Chicken, okay. This is a spring roll. I guess it's a vegetable spring roll. Let's see. Well, Ralph likes to hear when I say that. It's hot. That's good because I don't like cold food. But the vegetables are not like seasoned or anything. It's just you bite into a crispy roll, but you don't really taste anything of what you're eating. So there's no flavor in the spring roll. So I'm sorry. Pad Thai, at least this dish was not good for me. I'll have to pass. All right, so the Mai Tai was a bust for me, okay, here at the Aqua Dome Market. So I am moving on to the next thing, which is the Pig Out Barbecue, which is a new, I guess they call it a stall venue or so here that they implemented on Star of the Seas. It is not on the icon. So Ralph got me some barbecue. And I guess is this pulled pork or brisket that you got?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
We'll find out. The try 'em both.
Well, this one here tastes good. It's a little sweet. Let's try it with the coleslaw. It's like a watery coleslaw base. It's not bad. It goes well with the coleslaw. That's actually pretty good. And then this meat here. So this tastes like pulled pork. That one may not be. Well, it's tender. It's flavorful. It's not overly seasoned. And it's not as sweet as the other one. This is pretty good. Just leaving the Aqua Dome Marketplace. So I only tried 2 things so far, which was the Mai Tai, which I could take it or leave it with that place, but I'm gonna give it another shot and see. You know, today was only my first time, and you know, but the noodles were undercooked, as I mentioned. And I tried the Pig Out Barbecue, and that is pretty good. That is something that I would actually consider going back and trying as well. Maybe as a macaroni bowl or even as a sandwich. So prior to that, I have been hanging out in the Overlook because the Swim and Tonic area was just not working for me. There was no space and it was so hot, but the Overlook is on another level. And I know we don't have the solarium, but this Overlook is just beautiful. The fact that it's air conditioned, and so I still have the sunlight that I want, but I also have a nice cool air, you know, so you're not overheating, basically. And the view is just amazing, and found a little pod and I was out. Dozing on and off. Ralph eventually came over as well, so he was there as well, hanging out. But and it is about, well, it's about 2:30 right now, so I think I'm gonna head back out over to the room and really take in a nap or so, because I want to make sure that I'm awake to make up for last night, to be able to watch the show. They have an Aqua Theater show tonight, so I want to make sure I'm able to watch that. So what's nice is that our cabin is off of deck 8, so right when we get out of our cabin, then we just make a right, I believe it is, and then we're right here on the Central Park area. So I just like walking through here because it's really nice. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Tonight is white night. I finally made it out of the room. I had to take a nap. The sun was really beating down on me and it really wore me out. So right now I am dressed in my white attire for tonight. And this is one of the theme nights that's on board. So tonight's white night and I think tomorrow's Caribbean night. And so there is a show tonight called Torque. It's going to be held in the Aqua Theater. And I'm on my way there excuse me, I said Aqua Theater. I meant to say Aqua Dome. So I am on my way there and Ralph is going to meet up with me before the show starts. And then we're going to go from there. So let me show you right now what the ship is looking like. It looks like I can already see a line forming for the Torque show down here. So, oh yeah, of course there is. There's a long line, look. Mind you, the show doesn't start for another hour. So we just finished watching the Aqua Theater show, which is called Torque, on Star of the Seas. I'm actually still sitting here in the Aqua Dome. This is where the show is being held, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. The show was incredible. I've said this before in my other videos as far as Aqua shows on Royal Caribbean. There's something that is definitely a must-see. The performances, the whole production, the people that they have that are doing the gymnasts and the synchronized swimmers and the high dive acts are just, no words can really explain an Aqua show on Royal Caribbean. This one, the music was great. They had a lot of lighting, and because experiencing it inside the Aqua Dome, so we're closed in, we're not like out in the open like on the Oasis class ships, like on the Utopia that I was recently on. So when the music is playing and the bass is going, you literally feel the music and the bass on the inside. So it gets you going as well, you know, all hyped up. The production was just nice. The music selection, the costumes that the performers wore, the stunts that they did. You had, like I said, the girls were doing the synchronized swimming, which is, I don't know how you end up doing all that and all those moving while you're holding your breath underwater. That's quite impressive. Then you have I like the guys that do the tightrope dancing, because that's just unbelievable as well. The dancers alone were really good and synchronized. There was never a dull moment. Okay, there's never a dull moment in the show. And the high dive acts were incredible as well. So if you're going to be selling on Star of the Seas or Icon or any of them, I'm going to say Icon. I haven't even been on Icon, but any Aqua show that Royal Caribbean has, make sure that you make it a point to see that show, especially here on Star of the Seas. Our show was the 8:30 show, and I want to say it probably was the most busiest, because 8:30 seems to be, I guess, a good time right after dinner or so. And I showed up about 45 minutes prior to the show starting, and there was a line. And the way it works is that if you have to have reservations to see the show. So you book your reservations online through the app or on the desktop in the cruise planner, and there's no cost. So when you come to the show, to the venue, they will be scanning your SeaPass card, or in my case, they scanned my WOW band, because that's my SeaPass card, and to verify that you have a reservation so you can come in. Once everyone with reservations have come into the show, at that point, 10 minutes or so prior to the show starting is when they'll open up the doors for guests that did not have a reservation. But at that point, depending on what time of the show you pick, you may not be able to find a good seat. I was able to find a seat dead center, so that was really good. But I want to show you guys real quick because right now, as I said, there's another show that's going to start at 10:30 and there are not that much people lined up. So maybe if you are a late night owl, maybe a later time for the show would probably be good for you because you won't have to worry about the line. And I'm going to show you guys here. You can see one of the attendants is standing right there. He has on that suit. So he's standing there. He's going to be scanning guests. And they have about 6 attendants throughout the dome area that is scanning the guests before they come in. And here's another young lady right here. So you can see that she's standing here and she's going to be scanning to make sure that you have your tickets. As of right now, this is what the crowd looks like. I don't know if you can really see because it is kind of dark in here and with the lighting, but there are so much empty seats even across the way right now, and the show's going to start in like 30 minutes. So mainly the center is filled up, and then you have designated areas right here for those that have accessibility issues. So they have these chairs out here where you would sit right here and you would park your wheelchair and your companion seating. So there are more people coming in now, but this is nothing like the 8:30 show. And there are also these little side tables here that's outside the area. So if you can grab a table and being up close and personal to the stage is not of importance to you, then go ahead and grab one of these tables. And like I said, we're right here outside the Aqua Dome Market. And there's also even seating here outside the Aqua Dome Market that you could probably actually sit at to watch the show. It's just know that it's going to be from a different vantage point. Guys, that was the dueling piano bar that is taking place right now here on the promenade. So that was pretty cool. It's always something to do. Let me show you guys the line for the adult comedy show that's supposed to take place so you can see how far in advance. So guys can see over there, that is the line that people are waiting to get into the adult comedy show that is set to start. It's 11:15 right now p.m. And then there's Sorrento's down below. There's not much going on right now at 11:15 except for the different venues. So I'm gonna keep on walking the ship to see what else is going on here.